like in real time? Or? Shalom, shalom, family. Welcome to the Embassy Word Up Bible Study. Just thank you for joining us here in person and those that are joining us online. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight we have a treat. I'm going to give a brief overview of the Seder plate, which will go into great detail tomorrow night on Zoom, and that information will be posted uh, online for you if you don't have the joining information. Want to first give honor to our Apostle B. Dwayne Harding, Bishop, Apostle Bishop, however he's known to you. Just thank God for you, just spending blessings your way and increase, wealth and riches are in your house. And we thank God for you. And we just want to go forward. I will give a brief overview of the Seder plate, and then we'll follow up. We'll have um, some detail going into gift assessment. So think about what is your gift and what is the strong point. What are you called to do? What is your passion? So we'll go spend more time on that tonight. So as we prepare for this time called Passover, think about in whether you grew up in church or just heard it, Passover. What does that mean? That means that something went over it bypassed you, it went over you, you weren't included. So if we went back to the Bible, Exodus 12 is where Passover was first introduced. In the New Testament, Yeshua, who we call Jesus, expounded on Passover being the ultimate Passover in Luke 22. And these are good passages for you to study in detail as you prepare for Passover. We'll be online tomorrow night at 7, maybe 8 p.m. We'll double check the details before the night is over as far as the time we'll be meeting. And you can always email us if you need that Zoom information. It should be posted online sometime this evening, but just we want you to join us and really partake in this family outing, but it's inclusive of every single person in your family. I say outing because this is the time where we outwardly show other people of the faith we have, and that Passover is such a big part of that. In this time where people celebrate Easter or Resurrection Sunday, if you heard about Easter, you see the bunnies all like, it's more than that. It's way more than that. It has nothing to do really with the bunny, but Passover is the time where we remember how the blood, we were called, our ancestors were called to put the blood on the doorpost so the death angel would pass over. So whoever was in the house when the blood was wiped over and the death angel came, if you were in the house, you are protected. You were protected and you are protected. Symbolically, here at the embassy, we put a red ribbon on our front door, back door, as symbolic of the blood of Yeshua, and it passed over. So you need to claim that for your household today, that sickness and disease have no rights to your home. So take it personally that this is not just some they talked about in the Old Testament, bring it home. Yeshua made the ultimate sacrifice. His blood shed allows for death to pass over. So when we remember Passover, when we partake in Passover, This is what we remember. What our ancestors went through because of their faith in God. They did some that maybe other people would say, why are you doing that? You're putting blood on your doorposts. They did. They did out of obedience. They did because they were commanded to. We have that same heart today. God, what do you want me to do? So as we partake Passover tomorrow and we prepare with the Seder plate, YouTube University is probably one of your best if you want to read up on it and think and listen to different people and how they partake of this special event. I would say that would be a great choice to do that. But I just wanted to let you know there's elements of the Seder plate that we will expound on tomorrow. We will have the 4 cups of blessing that we would drink throughout the meal. And the 4 cups of blessing could be wine, kosher wine, if that's something you can partake in, or you could do kosher grape juice. And there's a couple brands that have that. Kadim is one of the most common. So just wanted to just give you a brief overview of tomorrow night, participating in Passover, and how it's our right, it's our privilege, it's our obligation to remember. Sometimes we don't need a miracle. We just need a memory of what he's already done for us. Yeah, yeah. And that's what we'll be doing tomorrow night as we participate in the Passover meal, the Seder meal. We will be talking about the different elements of the Seder meal, and then we will remember and rejoice of what Yah has already done for us, and specifically through his son, Yeshua, who we call Jesus. So I would invite you to join us tomorrow night online for the Seder meal. Feel free to email the embassy, and we can give you the elements of the Seder meal. I think we have some packets left for those who are local, just letting you know what's part of the meal and how to be prepared for it, what the Zoom meeting would be. So we're doing everything we can to make sure we're honoring the feasts that are ours. This is part of our inheritance. We want to honor that. We feel obligated to honor that, not out of a duty, but because we love him. And we want this to be a generational thing. So it's not something we just do by ourselves. We bring in our family. And then our family online will see us too. So it is an outward expression of the love that we have for Yeshua to participate in the Passover feast. So we're going to take a short break, and we're going to move forward with the gift assessment. But just feel free, if you have any questions, to put in the chat, and we'll respond to them as soon as possible. But we really want you to be invited and really to take in this Passover season. It goes beyond the Easter and Resurrection Sunday and dressing up. This is a heart thing, a heart of remembering what Yeshua did for us, who is the ultimate sacrifice as far as his blood shed. It really meant something, and that's where we rejoice in, is remembering what Yeshua has done for us. Thank you for joining us. We'll have Sister Janelle to come up to introduce the gift assessment. I'm going to take a short break before we do that. Okay.